You've decided on the social media platforms you're going to use. It's now time to build your page. You should firstly think about your brand voice and how this translates into a social media presence. How do you want to come across to your target audience? Are you casual, fun, trendy, authoritative? Are you cutting edge or premium? Your brand voice should be reflected in your social media. On your page, you can edit settings to add all your basic details and add links back to your website. In the description section, you want to give users a snapshot of who you are and what your business does, so make it short and sweet. Make sure you include contact information, such as email address and phone numbers, and if you have an office, include your address and opening times. The profile picture and cover photo should reflect what your business is about. Having attractive and professional looking images is important, as this is often the first thing people see when viewing your page. Take some time getting your profile picture and cover photo right, and bear in mind you might need to resize your images to fit the space requirements. It's now time to start posting content. Social media is a social space, so blatant advertising and incessant plugs may repel users. Instead, think firstly about how you can build trust and rapport with your community.
You have to be present every day and posting content and curating content which is valuable to your audience.
You need to be consistent. You can't just say, I'll post today and not post for another 2 weeks. It does not work that way. We have been consistent right from the start. We post every single day, like 365 days. That's worked well, and people start to expect and trust you because they know you're there.
Social media is a fantastic way of creating a more authentic connection with your audience in particular as well. So I think a lot of people make that first sin of trying to use social media as a platform for sales, first of all. It definitely can be used for that if done really well, but if you're reaching out, you generally want to reach out to an audience that you've already built a relationship with, and that people understand and know your brand before you start to layer on that sort of, hey, we've got sales on, or start pushing product through as well.
Think about what will interest or appeal to them. You can test this by creating different types of posts and seeing which creates the most engagement. What are you an expert in? This unique perspective could be really useful to your audience. What have you been up to lately? This may be of interest to them, so keep your audience in the loop. You might also share links to interesting content or relevant articles you've found online. You could post a question asking people what they think about a certain topic, or invite them to vote on something. It's social media, so start conversations and be friendly and personable.
We always try to make sure our content is helpful, engaging, and at the same time lighthearted.
Building that consistent, reliable relationship with customers over different social media channels is important, and not only that, it adds up over time as well. As you get more engagements, your profile starts to lift, you get more viral sense, and you start to encourage a real sense of community around your business. So working on that, even though it's a long-term investment and sometimes it feels a bit arduous and tedious, it's really important to building that long-term social media success.
Last but not least, it's important to measure your impact. As with any marketing activity, you need to know whether your time and investment are actually making a difference. Spend some time thinking about what your goals are and put realistic measures in place to achieve them. There are many different ways of measuring your impact, but some you might like to consider are to look at engagement statistics, such as reach, likes, or shares over a certain period of time. How many customers or supporters have contacted you after visiting your social media page? How many people like or follow your page? What percentage of traffic to your website comes via social media? You can get this by looking at your website analytics. And is your website showing up higher on search results after you started your social media activities? This is just a brief rundown to get you started in using social media for your business. For more in-depth advice, check out www.usermedia.com. digitalready.org.au, where there is a range of tutorials and articles to help you learn more about social media and how you can use it to grow your business. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get started.